this first part, we are going to describe the three main tabs of the menu bar. The first tab is File. New project. To create a new project in Minero. This project will have the extension Minero. Open project. To open a project that has the extension Minero. If the project does not have this extension, it will not be shown in Minero interface. Save project. To save a project with user previously worked on it. All the objects, pattern, block, and polygons that has been created will be included into the project when user saves it. Import objects. To import objects in Minero. These objects should have CSV format or AutoCAD drawing exchange files to be imported in Minero. Export objects. To export different objects that were created in Minero. Import render property. To import render properties such as color, shape, pattern, or annotation for an object. Export render property. To export render properties. Load DB object. To load an object or group of them from Minero DB. Save DB object. To save an object or group of them into Minero DB. The second tab is Edit. New object. To create new objects such as pattern, block, and polygons. Redo. To advance a certain number of steps in the project. Undo. To return a certain number of steps in the project. The third tab is View. Edit mode. To render to edit mode, user can modify objects in this mode. Render mode. To enter to render mode, user only can visualize objects. Set color range. To set a range of cutoffs for objects' color properties. Set shape range. To set a range of cutoffs for objects' shape properties. Set pattern range. To set a range of cutoffs for object pattern properties. Show hide object window. This window shows all the objects that are created into the project, and it shows the object render properties in render properties section and object views in coordinates X, Y, Z in views. Show hide log window. This window shows computer properties and most of the process that user runs in Minero. Show hide setting window. This window shows general, render property, and grid section. In general section, user can establish cursor properties, bench height, background color, and others. In render property section, user can establish default render properties for each type of objects. In this section, user can establish origin grid size and number of grids. Show hide table view. This window shows information about the object that is selected. It has info in content section. In the info section, user can visualize general information of the object. In content section, user can visualize detailed information of the object. Go to a scene. To go to the center of all the objects in the project. Go to location. To go to a specific coordinate. The fourth tab is Estimation. Reblock. To perform reblocking to reduce or increase block model dimensions. Krig. To perform an estimation either by ordinary kriging method or by inverse distance method. Compute variable. To compute formulas into block model variables. Minero uses JavaScript language to compute formulas. Compute route. To perform material classifications. Compute blocks in polygons. To calculate the portion of the blocks that are inside of a polygon object. Contour block. To generate contours on the block model according to a certain cutoff range. Mining polygon design. to perform mining polygons inside a specific area and based upon economical mining parameters. As a result, economical mining polygons will be created. Add creek area model. Create new block models inside a polygon area or creaking area from original large block model. The fifth tab is optimization. Compute value this application. Generate an economic value to the block model Al plus B. Optimal pit. Here we get the most economical pit shell with this application, Al plus O. The sixth tab is surface. To triangulate pattern and polygon objects. Contour triangles. To make contours of a triangulated object based upon a specific bench height. Project to surface. To project patterns to a triangulated surface. The seventh tab is design. Slow projection. To perform projections of a design. If the design has geotechnical parameters, this information must be included by activating the rosette box. Road settings. To establish parameters such as width and gradient to create a ramp. Toe and crest. To perform a design including toe and crest. If the design has geotechnical parameters, this information must be included by the rosette box activating. Create road. To create a smooth road according to a design that was performed previously. Offset settings. To generate an imaginary projection. This projection does not take part of the design. Cut and fill. To perform logical operations such as OR, AND, or NOT between objects. Trim for cut. To obtain an intersection between two objects. Trim for fill. To make a difference between two objects. The result will be displayed in the first object. Trim for clip. To make a difference between two objects. The result will be displayed in the second object. Fill. To join two objects into one. Export points. These applications convert open and close polygons to point. Also only point from points object and polygons object inside a limiting polygon will be copied to a new point object. The 8th tab is reports. Create tonnage. To perform reports in the project. User can perform reports according to block model variables and a mining design. Mine polygrade tonnage. To transfer compute grade tonnage variable from the block model into the mining polygon object. The 9th tab is hole. Add road to topo. To create a road into topography, according to parameters such as road width, cut slope angle, and fill slope angle. Hole road profiler. To calculate average distance and number of tracks. The 10th tab is help. The license update. To update user license. Help content. Shows information about Minero menus. About Minero. Shows a window that contains a message about Minero. The Minero's help contains valuable information for mining professional who uses Minero software. 3 main chapters have been included: user guide, tutorial, and general aspects.